Barbaina, bust down, Barbaina. Bust down and pick that shit up. Bust down and pick that shit up. Bust it open and pick that shit up. Bust down, Barbaina, bust down, Barbaina. Then back that shit up. On the cane, then back that shit up. On the max, then back that shit up. Bust down, Barbaina, bust down.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video 3 months later. I know I'm late, but we are back. I am excited to do these videos because I have not done videos in 3 months. I've been just so busy. My life has changed completely, and I'm really excited to tell you guys a little bit about what has happened, what has been going on. I know the last time that we spoke, it was a little personal, and today we're going to talk a little bit more personally, but I'm excited. It's all good things. I promise you, all good things, and I'm really excited to tell you guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Skincare video, I am working on it right now because I'll tell you guys in a few minutes. I'll tell you that in the next video. But let's go ahead. Let's get started. Let's talk a little bit about my life. In August, I told you guys that I was going to work really hard for the last semester of school. And I actually finished the semester October 9th. October 9th was my last day of my semester. Remember that I told you guys I was going fast paced. So that way I can have like a resting time during the holidays and just breathe. Because I've been going to school nonstop since I graduated with my associate's degree last May of 2020. So I've been working really hard for the last semester, so I really needed 100% focus. My job was very busy at the time, and there was just no fit schedule to do any videos at all. Like, I was so busy. I didn't go out with friends for a while. Summer is just finishing up. Remember, it was the last month of summer. I had some trips I had to take with my family, be with my mom, be with my sisters. So during that time frame, I was extremely busy. And school was really hectic. It was one of the most strongest and hardest semesters that I ever had in a year and a half. It was one of the hardest. It was my last 2 HR classes, and I had to take a criminal justice class, and I also had to take an emergency class. And it was extremely hard. I wasn't able to get what I wanted, but I didn't give up, if that makes kind of sense. I didn't give up at all. Like, I gave it 100%. I'm telling you guys, I gave it my 100% all. And yeah, like, I don't know. School was extremely stressful, but at the end of the day, I'm happy to say that I did pass the semester. Did I want the grades that I wanted? I could have done better, but it's not a failing grade at all. It's still a good grade, but I wish I could have done a little bit better. But you know what? It's okay. We're all human. Sometimes we're tired. Sometimes we're busy. Sometimes just things happen, and I'm okay with it. I think my grade was 100% fine. I knew I was going to do it. I was a little emotional, I think a week or two before, because I didn't know if I was going to make it. I didn't know. It was very stressful to see if I was going to even make it. That's how emotional I was, because I wasn't sure. It was just a lot going on those last 2 weeks. But, now hear me on the buts. I passed the semester, and I am graduating. I did graduate with my bachelor's degree. I'm actually graduating next month in December.
I understood the assignment. I understood the assignment.
18th. I am graduating with my bachelor's degree, in-person graduation. So yes, I am graduating next month with my bachelor's degree. I am super excited. I was so emotional when I found out. I opened my laptop. I was shivering when I found out. I cried, and it was a very emotional moment for me, and my family came together. My mom, my dad, my sisters. I was crying because I did it. It was one of the biggest accomplishments that I've ever done in my life, to receive a bachelor's degree when I was very young, when I was fresh out of high school, my mother never thought I would make it into a university or would I ever received a bachelor's degree, because she saw that I wasn't studying, I wasn't into school, I wasn't into learning. And to receive at least a bachelor's degree proves to my mom, like, hey, I got my shit together and I'm happy. Look where I am now. So it was really emotional for me to see that. So that following, the next day, I went out with friends. We went to go celebrate. We went to go have some drinks, some dinner. And it was just a very, very touchy moment for me. And I was so excited that we just had to celebrate. But I'm excited that my next month is my in-person graduation. I will be wearing cap and gown, crossing the stage, getting my degree, and I'm excited. Now, moving on, in October, I was really, really tired of my job because I was a contractor. I was never a full position. They offered me a full position to stay with them, but it never happened. And my manager who was managing me, she left, but never put in a good word for me like she told me she was. And that's where you got to be very careful who you deal with, because that situation kind of messed me up, because I really counted on her to get me in, but she never did. So it never happened. She never did a good word for me. She got my other friend on board, but she never did it for me, even though I was one of the most excellent employees. I was always on that congratulation list every single week. Every single week I was on that list. But they failed to see me and not give me a full-time position. Remind you that I was working from home, and it was sweet, right? It was a good job, but it was really shitty. I was very disappointed because I really wanted to stay with the company, but unfortunately they didn't give me what I wanted. But luckily I had a great friend of mine. She's really a great friend of mine, and I love her for what she did for me. Her director was looking for an HR, and she works for the government. So this is all government. And I really did not want to work for the government just because I didn't feel like I had what it took to work inside a government, because I was freshly new. You know, I haven't graduated, and I'm about to graduate, right? I'm about to graduate. But I'm not ready. But I couldn't give up the opportunity. It was a huge opportunity. And in October, I did the interviews. I went through security checks. I had, I believe, 3 interviews. Finally, after 3 interviews, I got the position. I got called, and he was like, I want to offer you the position, and I'm excited to bring you on board. So I actually work at a new job right now in person. I don't work from home anymore, but I work for the National Institution of Health, which is the NIH, which I'm really excited that I work in that building, which is like huge, huge. As somebody who just graduated, fresh meat to Institution of Health is huge. So I'm excited to be there. I'm so grateful for my friend to bring me in there. And this is actually my 4th week coming up. So this is actually a month that I've been working there. I'm in a good place right now in my career and in my job that I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to ruin it. It's really, really exciting that I'm there. I get to see so many different things. It's not like an ordinary job. If I walk upstairs, because I'm in the basement, that's where all the offices are. But if I go upstairs, you have doctors, soldiers, police. Y'all see how I stop right there? The soldiers. The men in uniform. Child. And I know that, like, the girl who trained me, her name, I won't say her name, but she found her man in that same institute. She got married a soldier. So I was like, girl, I'm about to marry me a soldier out here. I'm about to get me a man in a uniform. Let me stop before I get in trouble. But yeah, that happened in October. So graduation, new job, exciting, right? It's a huge blessing. Now, I wake up early in the morning, super, super early, but it's okay. I like the environment. I love the job. I think it's really fun. It's different. It's annoying, but you know, every job has its cons and pros, so you can't have the best of everything, right? So that has been a huge change in my life as well, so that's a good thing. Now, moving on, I'm gonna speed it up, but those are just the majority of the main big things that have happened. Now, last week, I decided to move forward with my enjoyments. And what I mean by that is that I have been doing Zumba for a very, very, very long time, since I've been 13 years old. I'm 25. I'm not ashamed about my age. I'm 25 years old. Done it since I was 13 years old. He told me to become an instructor. I have been dancing for years. I've made my own choreography. I have done choreography for my teacher, and everybody has told me, become an instructor, like, we're waiting for you, like, come on. So I've been pushed so many times, and the love that I get from just people that I don't even know, they're like, you're so good, you're so amazing, are you an instructor, when is your next class, where do you teach, as an example. And that support means a lot to me, and I can't genuinely explain it because I'm not an instructor. I'm not. So when I receive all that love and all that support from so many people, it felt so good in my heart. When I decided to think about becoming an instructor, I wasn't ready because I was in school. I was busy, my time schedule, routines. Making up routines, it's very complicated. I don't like stealing from other teachers, but when I incorporate something, if I worked on something, we worked on it together. So I always give credit when it's due. Now, I don't want to steal other people's routines, and I like coming up with my own because it's my creativity. I don't do regular Zumba. I don't like regular Zumba. If you do regular Zumba, then you're boring. I'm sorry. But I don't do regular Zumba. I love different music. I decided, now that I'm taking a break, I've graduated my college, right? I graduated from the university. I got my bachelor's degree. I got a new job. And I'm working out, right? So last week, I decided to apply to be an instructor. I took the course. You have to take a Zumba course to become an instructor. And it's a 10-hour course. A lot of dancing, a lot of movement, a lot of safety guys, a lot of everything. But at the end, I am a licensed Zumba instructor. I became a licensed Zumba instructor on November 4th of this year. And that has been a huge accomplishment in my life. I decided to do that because I have done so much. I've already done a lot. Why not do more? And 2021 is my year. It is my year. And I'm grateful for everything that has come my way. When I became an instructor, I kept it a secret for a while. I didn't want to tell anybody yet. I've told some of my friends, I told my sisters, and the support that I got for so many people has been amazing. Everybody has asked me when am I teaching. They're coming to my classes. So I'm really excited for a new journey. I don't think I will be teaching until next year of January at a gym, LA Fitness. I might. I still have to audition. But I'm thinking I have December to be busy, and then January we'll start talking about having my own classes. So I'm super excited. Like I said, this has been my year, and next year will be even better. So I'm really, really excited. So this almost wrapping up the year, right, has taught me a lot. I have become a better person. I've grown out. I've been, believe it or not, I guess I have not told anybody or during that time period. When I graduated from high school, I was lost, depressed, emotional. And I have not been happy in over a long period of time. I was never happy, but I had to be strong, be brave, and continue my life. And I was never happy, ever. In my life have I ever been happy. I am happy now. I was never happy. I can't remember where I was happy, where I wasn't struggling, where I wasn't going out. I can't think of a time within those years have I ever been happy. Now that I'm older, now that I'm realizing what life is, it's opened my eyes, and I'm happy. And all the love and support that I get, I knew I was going to receive it one day. I don't know by who, but everyone told me, your time will come. And I've always rushed that time because I wanted it now. I wanted it now. I want it now. But my time has come. And look where I am now. My goals for next year, fingers crossed, is to buy my first home on my own. And I will be January 2022 going for my master's degree. So next year I have 2 goals. I don't want to rush to buy a house, but it's not hard to look at some. If I purchase one next year, God is always a blessing. If not, at least I started. It's in the right track where I want to move. I want to start looking for my own home, and I'm going for my master's degree. So definitely a huge two huge goals that I have next year. So keep your fingers crossed with me, and yeah. But thank you guys for everything, my friends. I can't wait to start another goal next year. Maybe, hey, I forgot. Maybe start working, having my own classes next year, January, right? My own Zumba classes. So I can't wait. I'm extremely grateful, excited. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you to all my close friends, my family. Thank you for always treating me well. I can't thank you guys enough. Guys, but that's basically what has happened within the 3-time period frame. Right now I'm gonna start shooting the skincare video like I promised you guys. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's go. I want to let you listen to a little bit of my Zumba warm-up so you guys can get an idea. Let me show you guys. November. It's the holiday season. This fucking fly.
That nigga is gone.